ready for all things Halloween.
I wanted to see how much like they would go for. Oh, I see it. They're right here.
Get up there! Go, go, go!
Does she even know she's infected? No.
What's up, guys? This is Bree
Mike?
from Fracture Compass Productions, and we're here in the famous Boot Hill Cemetery at Knott's Berry Farm to talk about Knott's Scary Farm and the upcoming things. Now, Mike, coming up in 2017, Knott's Scary Farm, what did you think of it?
I liked it. You know, there's only a couple new things, so I'm definitely excited. Hopefully there will be some new maze options, but it was very enjoyable, as always. I mean, I'll always love Knott's Scary Farm, but there's a couple things I want to see kind of get the boot. One of them is probably going to be Tooth Fairy, because that's been there for a while, and probably Voodoo, and yeah, those two for sure I'd want out.
Those two for
Oh,
sure?
and the Red Barn. Yeah, the Red Barn needs to go.
You didn't like the Red Barn?
No, well, I mean, it was fine, but it wasn't the Doll Factory. But, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, as you guys know, I am a Knott's Scary Farm monster, and I will be returning this year. I don't know as what yet, and we don't know what's going to happen. But like Mike said, I think some predictions, and nothing, again, has been announced, but I think some predictions are going to be that Red Barn is going to say goodbye, Voodoo is going to say goodbye. That is the longest running maze other than Trick or Treat that has been here.
I thought it might have been Tooth Fairy, no?
Voodoo was designed by Brooke Walters, and she's been gone for some time now. And that was the last one that she did before she came back, or sorry, left. Trick or Treat, I think, is going to stay. So, as predicted, and that's just our predictions and our opinions. Like I said,
Well, my
nothing has
wants
been
too.
announced yet.
I kind
Your
of want those to go.
Voodoo's going to say goodbye. Red Barn is going to say goodbye. And Tooth Fairy is going to say goodbye. Again, that is our predictions. Nothing has been announced yet, but that's our predictions. The things that are going to stay, obviously, I got a little list here. We're going to see Dark Ride come back. It was an amazing,
That one was really good.
amazing maze last year. I definitely see Pumpkin Eater coming back. That's only had 1 year. Knott's tends to keep their mazes about 2 to 5 years. In fact, Trick or Treat being 7 years last year, that's the longest maze.
I kind of
been
hope
around.
Paranormal Inc. stays, but they change it up a little bit, because you know, they haven't really changed it at all, the inside, which, I mean, it's great, but just add something a little different to keep it a little more fresh, because that one's getting a little stale, but I still enjoy that maze.
This might be, I'm thinking, Paranormal's last year, but as a picture that we're going to show you, the facade is up, it is there, so it's probably most definitely coming back.
What do you think about the log ride? Are they going to do anything for the log ride?
Halloween Hootenanny, guys, what do you think? Something happened last year to kind of end Halloween Hootenanny's people inside of it. We know that for a fact because when we were infected, all of Halloween Hootenanny people joined us for the last night. So if you guys came on October 31st, the last night, and you noticed that there was nobody inside Halloween Hootenanny, there was a reason for that, and they were all infected as zombies.
No, I feel like they can still do something cool with the log ride without people in it. Hopefully they'll do something.
I think Hootenanny just by itself was cute. Really cute, really fun.
It was fun.
It was quintessential Halloween, and I loved it. I don't think that they needed anybody in there. Having people in there kind of just added to the ambiance and added to that nighttime thrill that there was going to be some people scaring you inside there after dark. But again, don't know if that's going to happen. Nothing has been announced, but I do think Hootenanny as a whole will come back. I just don't know if you're going to have the human aspect or the monster aspect into it. So as you can see on the train, Shadowlands is coming back. They had the lanterns, and as we were going by, it's kind of hard to see in the camera, but you can definitely see the Japanese walls inside there. So that's most likely going to be coming back, unless for some reason they just scrap it at the last minute, but I doubt that. It's a really good maze. It actually scared me a little bit. It made me a little bit wasn't uncomfortable the first year I went into it. So John Cook did a really good job with his research.
I think his mazes are pretty good. They're definitely like top notch for sure. I mean, not that the other people are bad, but like John Cook's mazes thematically, I get it.
So last year we were in Infected. Mike, did you have a good time in Infected last year?
Well, I mean, I wasn't in Infected.
You were in Infected.
I just experienced it. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I like that they kind of switch it up a little bit. That was definitely a good time. It also helps that maybe one or two people that I knew were in it. So, but no, yeah, it was a really good time. I'm really excited to see what they do to it, if they're gonna do anything, and if not, I'm still gonna go through it again. It's always fun, shooting up the zombies.
Obviously, you can see it behind the wall. It is going up. So, let's talk about the hiring of what's going on right now. So, people don't realize this, but we're actually getting ready to hire back into Scary Farm in July. So people who have been promised their spots back, or they know where they're going because they just did a damn good job, they're going to be going in on the 20th, and they're going to be signing that paperwork and kind of figuring out what's going on. Jax was one of them. She did an amazing job last year. The 27th is going to be the Maze Rehire and auditions, and I'll be going to that. And then, guys, if you want to join us this year, Open Hire is on the 30th, and you don't just have to be in a maze. If you're like, well, I don't really want to do the maze thing, or I don't really want to do the monster thing or the streets thing, they also have blackouts which stand inside the mazes with kind of like a hood on, and they're there for the safety of the cast inside there, and they're also kind of showing the guests the way. And then you can also be a line control person, those people that stand outside with those orange signs, you know, at the end of the line.
God, that would suck though. I'm sorry. Sorry, keep going. That was great. Go ahead.
I don't want to do that, but yes, Open Hire is the 30th. You do need to go on cedarfair.com, which we will put a link in the description below if you'd like to check that out. You need to fill out the application online and then show up and pick a time. You'll have to pick a time online as well, like kind of like a reservation time to come by, and then you will do your audition on the 30th. And it pretty much is very fast. You basically go in there, you get interviewed for like 5-10 minutes. They tell you if you have to do a drug test. Drug test or not, and then they're going to give you like a tiny little orientation about like background checks and stuff, and then boom, you're off to your audition. You're going to be auditioning, and then you will find out right then and there what you were going to be. You were going to look at your schedule, you're going to sign those papers, and then you will go through the rest of the process. So it is like a one-day thing, but realize that when I went for Open Hire last year, we were there for 4 hours, and it was hot. And if you were there after 11,
7 hours
is what somebody's telling me right now, is that they were there for 7 hours. So be prepared to be there all day. Okay, sunscreen, water. Water is very key. We stood outside for like an hour and a half to actually get into the audition room.
And while you guys are doing that, I'll be at home not doing that because I'm not cut off for this. However, I am excited. Hopefully you guys see this video and you guys will be a monster, and then you guys can scare me, because I will most definitely be doing Not Scary Farm this year. Hopefully they still offer the season pass where you can do multiple nights, and I'll be doing it multiple nights. So hopefully I'll see you guys there.
Alright guys, so if you like this video and you want to hear more about the process of becoming a monster and everything, please subscribe to this channel. It'll help us out a lot. Smash that like button. We are going to be bringing you what the audition process was like. We're also going to be doing a day in the life of a Not Scary Farm monster from day 1 to day 25, and all the shenanigans that can happen backstage and on stage, and everything that we can bring you.
And hopefully, they're gonna be camera lady over there behind this camera, and Bree are gonna be doing Not Scary Farm stuff. I hope that I can maybe film some updates and go to Halloween Horror Nights for you guys and film that. Not a guarantee. It's gonna be a little harder with my talent gone. But
We will try.
We will
We
try.
will try to make
we
it.
will definitely do Scary Farm and expose that as much as we can.
Yes.
But we love all Halloween events, so hopefully we can do as many Halloween events as we can.
We're gonna try to hit up
We'll try.
Universal a little early.
Haunted Hayride, maybe.
Maybe Haunted Hayride. We'll be bringing you all things Halloween that's going to be going down, whether it's worth it or not to even go to these events, because sometimes I have paid the money and I'm like, boo, what? Okay. But if you guys want to know the first announcements that are going on for Not Scary Farm, for Universal, for all these guys, including the Winchester Mystery House is going to be announcing stuff, and it's all going to be happening July 28th and 29th at Midsummer Scream, starting at noon. And we'll put a link in the description below so that you guys can get tickets. I believe tickets are going to be 30 bucks for one day, $50 for both days for the entire weekend. Again, July 20th and 29th. That's when the first announcements are going to be coming out for all these wicked places. If you guys, again, like John Cook's work, like Mike likes John Cook's work, check out Black Market Escape Rooms. He has Murder Co. going on right now. It's a good time.
And we will see you guys in the fog. Ooh.